I thought about it like to do a poem where it's like, you know, I start yelling at y'all to go out and protest or something, right? But I decided not to do something like that and take a different route. So I wrote this poem on the way over here. That has to do with something a little bit more personal. So back in the day, this poem, I'm gonna try not to talk so much. This poem is like a letter. It started out as a letter to this dude that I fell in love with when I was younger, who ended up getting locked up. And I was like really mad about it at first because I was like, damn, I don't want to be one of those stereotypical hood like girls. My boyfriend is in jail right now, right? But but then after a while, it began this whole thing of like I started writing about him and just writing about those experiences. So this is a new poem. I'm gonna call it Dear Zay. Zay is the dude. Dear Zay, you remember those summer days we would run around the hood and we was only 13? Like, slowing down wasn't even a concept we was able to conceive, so stealing cars and smoking weed came naturally. But it was like you never understood that it was never so much about the high as it was having you next to me. So that time, not this time, the last time you got locked up, I was more brokenhearted than I thought I would ever be. Years passed and I began to realize that living in the hood there was a price to pay. Like that time you stood me up to go smoke on my birthday. I waited 4 hours and it became clear that you were smoking my life away. And as we got older, the happy memories began to fade, but somewhere along the way I fell in love with you. Somewhere along the way I convinced myself that you would make it through, so I grew up and I continued to sway where the wind blew. And even after I moved up north and made a life for myself, I always came back to the truth, and that truth was that you will always be a part of me. And if there was ever a word to accurately express that sentiment, it would be harmony. See, I don't consider myself the type of person to trust everything is meant to be, but I am that person that will always think of you as more than a childhood dream, because I refuse to believe that inmate number 1596572 could replace your humanity. And that you were your own narrator in this hood love story, because it's clear that, like me, you didn't ask to be born in the belly of the beast where the power players don't give a fuck about you or me, and if they can profit off of you wasting your life away behind bars, then they'll choose to play Monopoly. And they enjoy making you a reflection of their insecurities. That way they can laugh and pretend that you was the only fiend and selfishness and greed was innately your own priority. And I don't give a fuck about those who say that we use the system as a scapegoat and that I need to go beyond that dichotomy. And I don't give a damn about those who pretend to be down and understand our situations so they can feel sorry for me. And if you're listening to this and you think I'm over dramatic right now, then it's probably because you fall under one of those two categories. And if you're questioning my validity because I'm not as involved as I should be, then your ass don't and will probably never understand how exhausting it is to live in this reality. Because this is not a war. Our soldiers are not falling. Human beings are mentally raped, enslaved, tortured, and killed, and everything beyond that is a struggle to find some sort of field to occupy the emptiness in hearts and minds of our future generations that, like us, continue to be colonized, criminalized, and lost within media sensation. See, there's a reason why we can't learn about hip-hop on the radio, but you can learn about how to be self-destructive and violent in everything you do and everywhere you go. And the reason is that anywhere you're looking at it, our death is equal to their profit. So me loving you and treating you like a human being is a fuck you to their stock market. Thank you.